Hoodcelebrity's remake of a 90s dancehall classic is one of the hottest tracks in international dancehall right now. Hoodcelebrityy joins us from New York to chat the single and more. Just for you, some of our best pre-COVID live performances as recorded right here on our stage. And a quick solution DJs found in response to COVID's crippling impact on their livelihood was virtual partying, which in Jamaican terms means tanayuyad and party. One of its virtual exponents is Tony Matterhorn, who will be joining us from South Florida. All coming up. Plus, this week's Dancehall Trending Countdown and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
Online worldwide, the internationally acclaimed Onstage with Winfred Williams.
Download our app and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. And we're back with stories making our e-news and reviews for this week, including Dancehall Trending Countdown.
As many of you may know by now, Jamaican singer Millie passed away on Tuesday, May 5 from a stroke. Widely credited as the first international star out of the Caribbean, Millie is best known for her 1964 hit single, My Boy Lollipop, which peaked at number 2 on the UK charts and the US's Billboard Hot 100 chart. Born in Clarendon, Jamaica, she is credited as the artist who opened the door for Jamaican music internationally. Millie died of a stroke in the UK. She was 72. TJ starts off our countdown at number 10 this week with his expensive style. While Vybz Kartel and Lisa Mercedes are running dancehall at number 9. A second placement for TJ on the countdown this week. He wears his guard ring at number 8.
Them funeral fi big just like the crowd sting. Who I think him did a go sick and then from the corona thing.
Massacre holds on to the number 7 position this week and is hoping for better days.
They jump on the paper chase to keep running. Then we got the world rocking, the street buzzing.
While arguably the new trending king Intense is at number 6 with Yang.
Rich on me in my 20s that a tree. I shit in the place, me gain the recipe.
The number 5 spot this week is held by Rygan King, who is at a lonely place. This is Me, Myself, and I.
See myself and I, this never happening all night. Damage them energy, alright.
The self-styled youngest and baddest Alkaline gets high props at number 4. While Massacre takes a chance at number 3.
Yeah, the soldier might have stumbled, but we never die. Man, I'm king in the jungle, hold me head up high.
Dexter Daps has breaking news at number 2.
Remember, send out the two and I like a team. Don't be the man, I just can't understand him.
And the number 1 spot this week on our YouTube trending countdown. The Humans and Monsters Are Not the Same Convo, Part 2 by Governor.
No man, me buy her markets, but the press. Be a 10 grand US, me send her, not the less. She a virgin, so you know the summer blessed. Virgin.
All right, so there you have it. Stories making our e-news and reviews for this week. Stay with us. Still to come, New York City, where we'll be linking Hoodcelebrityy. Now, she has one of the biggest, hottest tracks in dancehall right now. And later on, we're going down to Florida to make a link with Tony Matterhorn. You know, he's been staging a very successful live party, virtual party on his live. And we'll be chatting to him about that and have him weigh in on some of the biggest topical issues, including Corona, that's happening in Jamaica, and of course, dancehall warfare during COVID. All coming up. And much later, we're going to dig into our vault and drop some of the biggest performances that happened on our stage, featuring some of the biggest artists in our music. Now the question is, can you afford to miss that? Of course not. We'll be back.
Online worldwide, the internationally acclaimed Onstage with Winford Williams.
Download our app and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. Hoodcelebrity's remake of Shakademus and Plaza's 1992 classic, Murder, She Wrote,
A pretty face and bad character.
is one of the hottest tracks in international dancehall at the moment. The Jamaican-born DJ, who is based in New York City, joins us right now, right here on our stage, via Zoom. Celebrity, hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am well. I am good to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so how are you faring in this pandemic? You're in the epicenter, New York City.
Yes, I mean, I've been really staying home as much as I can. Even though, I have a busy schedule, but I try my best to stay home as much as I can and just wearing my gloves, my mask, make sure I have my hand sanitizer, and just staying safe, and also spreading the word to my fans as well to stay safe.
Are you able to put your hands on any Jamaican remedy? In Jamaica we have bush and these things that we use to deal with certain things,
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, I don't know if you follow my page, but I'm very healthy into eating the things I eat. My fever grass tea, my soursop leaf tea. I'm strongly right now on sea moss. I've been drinking a lot of sea moss, a lot of shakes, smoothies and stuff like that. Okay,
so the immune system is up. Turn it up, way up. All right, so you say you're very busy. So what are you so busy doing in this time? Are you able to move around to record? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm still in the studio. I just the Murder, She Wrote song, we dropped it during the whole pandemic situation too. So I'm still in the studio. I'm always recording, always doing music, always writing. So I'm still in the studio and recording videos sometimes every chance I get outside. I stay in the truck though. I don't really do too much.
Okay. And the wider Jamaican community, how are they doing? Your family and so on?
Well, my family's doing good. They're not really taking it. I wouldn't say they're taking it as serious as I am. Because, sometimes people be like, yeah, I'm not really believing that, the government thing and the government that try to make us stay inside. But now they're taking it serious because 2 of my family members caught the coronavirus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people take stuff more serious when it hits home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're living with you or no?
Oh, definitely not with me.
No. What are they doing though?
They're doing good, thank God.
Oh.
Thank God. One of my cousin caught it, that's a nurse. She's doing good. She's been quarantining and it's been like over 14 days now, so thank God she's doing great.
Oh, great. All right, so you've got this single, The Murder, She Wrote remake.
Run the Road.
Why did you want to do it?
It's crazy. That's a great question. I wrote that record 3 years ago. My little sister had just turned 13. That's one of my favorite songs. And I feel like I don't really hear a lot of people remaking and doing old school songs and bringing back that old school vibe and the old school beat. So I feel like at the time it was really needed.
Okay. You released it about a month ago, right?
Correct, yeah.
And it's now doing really well. Your numbers, You're over 2 million views on YouTube already.
Yes.
And how is it doing elsewhere around the world? Otherwise?
It's doing great. It's doing great. It's doing very good in the UK. As I've heard, it's doing really good out there. Where else? It's doing, of course, good in Jamaica. And with the whole pandemic and the whole situation going on, everybody's so sad right now. So I feel like it's actually giving people the chance to be happy and dance and bring that vibe back.
And so is it a part of a wider project, a bigger, an album maybe? What is it? Is it just a single out there on its own or what?
Just a single right now, just to eat up the road and keep my name out there and keep things going. But my album is coming next.
Okay.
But it's definitely a single.
All right. So talk about what you were up to before all of this. How busy were you? Where are some of the places you have been touring and so on?
I was very, very, very busy before the pandemic. Like, I had just came back from Israel. I went to Israel.
Yes.
I had came back from, a day before the shutdown, I had just came back from Toronto. So I was super busy. Went to Israel, Toronto, UK. I was all over.
And where are most of your fans? Who are they?
That's a great question. Most of my fans, I would say I have a big fan base in New York, Brooklyn.
Yes.
So I have a big fan base in Brooklyn. The UK, I have a big fan base in UK. Jamaica, I feel like I have a great fan base down there as well. I have a big Spanish crowd too. We don't know all. We don't know all, but I guess since I'm from the Bronx, reggae music is really big in the Bronx as well, uptown. So I feel like my music is international and it hits everybody.
Yes. Yeah, talk a little bit about that. Are you just dancehall or what?
Damn, that's a great question, Winfred. I don't know if you know, but let me put you on. I was born in Jamaica, St. Catherine, Portmore.
Yes.
I left Jamaica when I was 12, and I moved to the Bronx. So going to school here and being raised in the Bronx, where it's also heavy on hip-hop music as well.
Yes.
So I would say my music is international because I have the patois. Sometimes me chipping a straight patois, and sometimes I go back regular twanging, So that's what makes it international for me.
Yes.
So I would say definitely dancehall because I love my culture and that's really where my passion came from. But I also love hip hop music as well. So I would say it's a mixture of both. Like my first mixtape was trap versus reggae.
Okay.
Where I was putting reggae and dancehall on hip hop beats.
So who are you in the hip hop community? In terms of, are you recognized? Are you penetrating? Are you in there? How prominent are you? Are they consuming you in that space?
Definitely, very, very dominant. I have records with Little TJ. Little TJ is a big artist in New York. I got record with Fabio, which is the boy that sing Big Drip. He's a big artist here. So the hip hop community definitely accept me. I love music, Winfred. I love music, and I make all type of music.
All right. So let's pause for a bit and give our viewers a touch of the video. The hot remake, Run the Road, Around the Road. Let's go to it right.
I heard about this girl, they want celebrity. Me ear say she run the road.
All right, so that's a taste of her single, the hot new track, Celebrity. Wow. All right, so you're home and you're somewhat restricted. So, and nowadays it's virtual partying going on and so on. How do you respond to your own song? What if we play?
Listen, it's not one record that I make that I don't get crazy. Like before I put out any music, me have to bust out and broke out and dance to it and go up on my head top, and if it don't make me feel like that, then I'm not putting it out because me knows it's not gonna make the other woman them feel like that. When me I make music, one me feel beat me. I heard about this girl named Hoodcelebrityy, so I'm a step up town, more well clean, and I forget upon. Sometimes I make some, I forget upon start to like broke out and a dance. Because if it don't make me feel like that, then nobody is not gonna do the same thing. That's how me make my music.
Okay, so you're sampling your own making first.
I think I'm my number one fan, honestly.
And are you always right about it when you feel it, like you were just demonstrating? It works with the audience. It normally works.
Of course, 100%. Like for example, when I was writing Walking Trophy, right?
Yes.
I was in my room I made a workout. I'm in the mirror, I go on my bag of things, and I say, you have to muggle pan some girl, walk out pan some girl, and seriously, I start muggling the mirror and I walk out, because I just a picture all the girl in the dance.
Yeah.
And trust me, when the record drop, I the same thing them do. When them say I have to muggle pan some girl, walk out pan some girl, every girl start walk out.
And yeah, walking trophy is definitely, definitely a walkout on record, you know.
Even run the road, my face is pretty and my belly well flat. No dirty girl can chat to my back. When woman hear everybody was my face pretty and belly well flat. What woman you know when I want to say that? My face pretty and my belly flat. You understand?
Yeah. I do. So, even if they don't, if it's not true.
Even if it's not flat, yeah.
Anyway.
Even if it's not flat, then still I walk over.
Anyway, talk a little bit more about your family though, in Portmore. You left at 12, right? From Portmore to New York. So your family now is where? In Jamaica, most of them? Your parents?
So my mom is here. My mom is here. My dad left when I was very young, so I don't really know my father. But my mom is in New York with me, and I still have a lot of family. My grandmother lives in Jamaica. My uncles, my aunts, I got down there. I got my brother down there as well. So I still have a lot more family down there.
So what were you thinking about when you were going to school in Jamaica?
Honestly, when me look like, it was more like who my mom saw me as and my grandmother. Because, you know, they put that in your head from young, like, you better be a nurse or a doctor. So that was what they saw for me.
Okay.
But growing up, as I started getting older and learning myself and knowing what I want, I always see music. Music, or I wanted to be a basketball player and I wanted to be a boxer.
Oh, really? You wanted to be in sports?
Yeah, I'm really, really good at sports.
Male-dominated sports, like basketball?
Yeah, I'm very good at basketball. Very good at basketball. And I'm very good at boxing, too.
Boxing?
Yeah, I did boxing for a year.
Oh, you really? So you're a fighter?
I'm good. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
You're a good girl who can fight. Yeah, go on.
I defend myself, but I'm not a troublemaker. I'm a good girl.
Okay. Well, you know, it's interesting that that you are now an artist. You're very successful as a recording artist, an international recording artist, and you're one of those Jamaicans who bust overseas, as we say. Very few have been able to achieve that. Many have tried, but most have failed. And you're one of those, the standouts, one of the success stories of Boss Abroad, we call it. And it's interesting that sports, that you were eyeing sports, and sports that men dominated. And as a female now, in a male-dominated music, dancehall, hip-hop, whichever one or both, dominated by males. Where's all this confidence coming from as a woman?
Well, I was raised to be strong, and I was raised to do whatever I want.
Yes.
And do whatever. It wasn't really like growing up in Jamaica, I used to play cricket.
Oh.
Yeah, cricket, football. And I was really good. I can't juggle to 100. So I was really raised to really don't put no limit on myself. A woman could do everything a man could do. I don't see a difference. The only thing I can do, I be a man. You know, like, but everything else a woman should be able to do.
Okay. All right. So in the music now, where are you heading? And ultimately in your life generally, what are some of the things you're aiming for, your goals in life?
I'm really going for legendary. I want to make music, continue to make music that can live on forever. Like, I want to be like people like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and people like that, Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross. Like, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm really aiming for not now, not just success for now and people sing along with my music for now. I want my music to live on forever.
And what about your own family? Where's that in all of this? Having your own family, husband and kids and so on.
Yeah, I wanna have a kid, not kids. I wanna have one kid.
Only
but
one?
Not until I'm probably like 35.
Whoa.
I don't wanna be the artist that my kid have to stay with the nanny, which is okay. But I want to make sure I'm in my kid life because my dad wasn't in my life. So I want to give it a different, like when I have my kid, my career should be good where I retire and I'm good.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about retirement at 35?
Yeah. If I go for legendary, hopefully.
Yeah. So you're giving yourself a very short space of time to achieve so much celebrity?
I think I got a long time, probably like 8-9 more years.
Yes, that's enough for you. It's a lot of years.
That's why I gotta work my butt off though.
Okay.
Which is what I'm doing now.
I wouldn't contest you on that. I wouldn't bet you that you won't or anything.
Don't bet me because I will.
I know you will.
Thank you.
You said it, you know, you believe in yourself and that you can achieve anything you want. And so far, so good for you.
Yep.
Wow. It's such a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
And we want to thank you for continuing to promote the brand Jamaica and to fly the flag and to be who you want to be.
Thank you.
And we look forward to when you come
This is just for you to know, this is a honor for me because I watch your interviews all the time. And I always tell myself, I can't wait to go up on Onstage. When I went to Jamaica, I was only there for like a short period of time.
Yes.
I was like really upset I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. But my next trip, I want to do a lot more.
Yes.
I want to give back and hopefully I get to meet you in person.
Well, you know, I couldn't wait to meet the walking trophy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I met your son.
Yes, Jason, I know, yes.
Yeah. Jason is really cool.
I couldn't wait to meet you, and I'm happy that you could join us even virtually. And
Thank you so much.
we look forward to when you come to our set in the flesh and even perform for us.
Thank you, and I definitely will.
Thank you so much and all the very best, and congrats on your success.
Thank you. You know the vibe. I meet so pretty in real life, yeah? Yeah.
All right, there you have her right here on our stage. The celebrity, Hoodcelebrityy, chatting to us for a bit right there. And still to come right here on our stage, Matterhorn. Tony Matterhorn. Wow.
Online worldwide, the internationally acclaimed Onstage with Winford Williams.
Download our app and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. The earliest solution DJs found in response to COVID's crippling impact on their livelihood was virtual partying.
Roll call, check in.
Which in Jamaican terms means turn your yard and party.
Everybody follow me at home.
Even by just yourself. One of its virtual exponents is a Jamaican selector we had to zoom all the way to South Florida to find.
I ain't no superstar.
Tony Matterhorn. Right now, right here on our stage. Tony Matterhorn, sir. Welcome.
Yes, Winford. Welcome. Right here, right now, on stage. You don't have to put in a partner, Winford.
Yes, sir. And we have to copyright it too.
From Jamrock Cruise. From Jamrock Cruise. We do it every year with us. Right here, right now, on stage. My favorite part.
Okay, sir. So my research shows that you are one of the first to do this virtual in the Jamaican space.
Both myself and Kappa Shot.
Okay. And yours was apparently a big success. Your kickoff was a success, right?
Yeah, I started Friday, like the moment COVID kicked in, I was in Jamaica because I came up the day before my birthday. That's 13th of March, so I came up the 12th. So I went live and I told them we're gonna be doing online party based on how this thing I got. So when it really kicks in now in gear, me, myself and Kappa we started out. Kappa started out Wednesday and Thursday, and I started out Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. And so is that your DJ room? What's going on around you? It looks like your room, your trophy room.
This is House of Light.
Yes.
It's called the House of Light because we have the lights and all of them nice little things, and we have we set it up like a club.
Yes. So your virtual patrons can feel a part of it, can feel like they're in a club.
Yeah, because we just recently had Blue and White, a charity fundraiser on Tuesday, which it did very well, and I'll be sending out some food and some food package throughout the weekend, just in time for Mother's Day, the ghetto communities, them, so to speak.
In Jamaica, okay.
Yeah.
So you are stuck abroad, Matterhorn, aren't you?
Yeah.
No flights.
But I have my people on the ground.
Yes. But how do you feel being away from Jamaica and can't even just get up and fly down? No? How does that make you feel?
Sir, to tell you the truth, Winford, it don't make me feel no way because on live, my life is kind of different. So I'm really intact with the people, them, so to speak. It's like them, they're right now, my club. We link with my friend them at Jamaica every day. The fans them link me. We video call one another. And so, we still feel, and then when you're there in Florida, you don't really feel like you're far from Jamaica anyway. Florida is the only place in America that you don't really feel like you're far from Jamaica when you're there in Florida and New York. Even though you're a little distant, you feel like you're there at yard. Because when you drive out the street, you must book a Jamaica and a Publix or Walmart. So, and we're at top of yard, so we don't really miss yard. And London too.
And it's quite a lot of Jamaicans are stuck in Florida, isn't it?
Yes, like I have a couple of friends, they were about to get their flights to Jamaica because remember it was spring break. And you have Jamaicans move back and forth. So a lot of people was here in Florida for the weekend with the hopes of going home when you don't know Honorable Brogard say, hey, lock it down. me they don't say it on my page, lock it down.
Yes, and Florida is somewhat free up now.
Somewhat free up since the quarantine. Like, we're gone about 5-6 weeks, right?
Yes.
The only time Florida, South Florida looked like we were in a quarantine was the going into the second week. Like, if I go outside now, traffic jam. Because even Friday gone, Saturday, Sunday, the road full of traffic. So in Florida, we don't see the quarantine like New York. Because people get up every day and go to Walmart and Publix on a daily basis or go to the local gas station them. So in Florida, we don't see it.
Oh, wow.
In South Florida, never look shut down, I swear.
Yeah.
If you ask anybody, they will tell you. Them go up on the road, it's just that we don't go, like say, like maybe a North Lauderdale. So we don't go too far, like go Pembroke Pines. So you would drive down Commercial, up and down State Road 7. As I said, if you go outside, if I was doing this interview now, driving outside, I could have shown you the cars and you'd have said, so no get locked down. Because we didn't get locked down, but I think Miami-Dade got locked down. Opal them, Liquor 80, but we are not Lauderdale up by Lauder Lakes and them side. So we never really ever get no lockdown.
What about nightlife, entertainment, restaurants and those?
Yeah, the restaurants are open. They open till 8 o'clock, which majority of the restaurants.
For sit-down dining or just takeout?
No, just takeout mostly. And Chick-fil-A and them, the line's long because a lot of people love Chick-fil-A. So they drive in the line, they drive through. But a couple of the restaurants, like the Jamaican restaurants, most of them open. You just come and get your order, so you won't have that much people in the store per time, But pretty much everything open in Florida. at least where I'm at in North Florida.
So, all right. So, since you're in touch with Jamaica, when you compare both, where are people freer to move around? Is it Florida or Jamaica?
Florida would have be you're upon house arrest with one ankle bracelet, and you can't walk up and down and go around. And Jamaica would have be you're locked up in a jail. So
Really?
that's the difference.
Really?
Yeah,
Kingston?
because we allowed to go anywhere and everywhere. We don't have a curfew in North Lauderdale, but I think they have a curfew in Miami Gardens.
Okay.
They had 11 o'clock curfew, but we never had that curfew.
So you're living up in Florida then, Tony Matterhorn?
You know, see me a venue with light and one because Winford, Rona festive, I me turn on the bright light, you know. If me ever lock off the bright light and turn on the festive light, you know, you said, Jesus, it's a club.
All right, so talk about the size and scope of your life. How big is it? Who are the fans?
When I first started out, I started out with like 10,000 people. 9,000 the first live, then by the first live it went to 10,000, 11,000. I went up to 14,000. The toughest, furthest it went to like about 20 something thousand viewers. And these viewers consist of Jamaica, Canada, the UK, Europe, the Caribbean. It's just the world. Because yesterday I did a live and I had people from Australia. I was on live 10 o'clock last night.
Yes.
Because I actually was working, not my live, I was doing a restaurant in Canada. So I went on to their live and was doing a gig for them. And I had some Australians from my page on there, and it was 12 o'clock in the day in Australia. So we have fans from all over the world.
Oh, cool. So you say a gig. So you're paid for this, Tony Matterhorn?
Yeah, because I'm what you call the man with us do the things then. With us get there. I have gigs lined up, whereas I'm going to be playing for Onstage. Say Winford have a restaurant. I am playing on Onstage platform, not Tony Matterhorn's platform. So they would send me their login information, and I play from home for like an hour or two on their live and promote their brand and all those stuff.
And carry your followers with you?
Yes.
You would take them with you as well?
Yes, because all I have to do is on my Instagram, I just put up, say, I'm going to be over there, and you see them just run over there. As I said, I got a clan.
You're pretty much still in business, Matterhorn.
Yeah, I'm still in business from home. Yes. So that's why the place set up, you know, nice, and we change the theme as we go along.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I hope others are earning as well. You know.
Yeah, a few of the DJs are earning as well. And we did a charity Tuesday, which we make $1,300. I sent it off already to Jamaica, and have the ground staff went to one of the food places, get the food, get $1,300 worth of food. So we're making some packages right now as we speak. Yes. Tin mackerel, bully beef, and some flour and some liquor island. We're just gonna have people just go through the communities them and give it out. Me I start from where me come from, Kingston 13. So me I start from 13. And then next week, Tuesday, 13, me I do Waltham, Greenwich Farm, Maxfield. Then we go Waterhouse, Tivoli Garden, we go Rockford, we go all over. So every week, me I do a charity as long as this lasts, and then we just get the money to the people in Jamaica. Them just go to the retailer, get the food, and then just distribute it out. Who nice. Get, no get, who get. If you don't get no, you get the next trip. We just try to do our best, you know?
Oh, okay. And this brings me to a big question I want to raise about war during COVID in dancehall. But before you get to that, your friend Futa, what can you tell us about Futa? Where's Futa? What is he doing?
Oh, I saw Futa last night. Yesterday and last night, because I was there when Futa was doing his live.
Yes.
I was at the venue, because he does his live at a secret location. I was there on point. And Futa good and everything, nice and everything. Okay. I'm all right and good. You know?
All right, good to know that. All right, so jump in now on this warfare, this dancehall warfare that's going on now. What's your take on it?
My take on it is, yes, it's somewhat kind of entertaining. And big up to Chronicler and big up to Jamil. I mean, every entertainment, every aspect of the entertainment fraternity is worthy and is good. But
Yes.
I never believe they needed to do that war at this current time. But it kind of spark a little buzz still. So me not have no problem with it. But me personally, I think y'all need to be staging a war at this appointed time because we are going through crisis where people are dropped like flies. So we don't really have time for. That's why the war just lasted like a couple days and it just gone with the wind. Probably if this war
You
had
consider
happened-
it dead now? It's dead now?
Yeah, it's dead now. Because
Yes.
me that follow the war and everything, it dead now. Obviously, that wouldn't have been entertaining enough because we can't think about the lyrical confrontation when we are thinking about, yo, the place have a lockdown, we have to get food in time. You see it?
Right.
You have to come with something to uplift people's spirit. You have
Yeah.
to come with some fun music and some, nothing wrong with the war, you know. We love the war and we love the tribal and we rival. And we rival and all these things. But at the time when you guys choose to a war, we don't want to hear that. You have some girl they want I eat and I overeat and stress and depression and catch people. Them. That's why we come in with a little fun thing and a little fun something them and keep them fun. And you understand, you have to keep the people in mind because it's a psychological problem we're going through.
Okay.
This COVID make you see enemies where you never even have.
Yes.
You never even know most of them people are hate you. But because of this COVID, you see all kind of enemies just start pop up from left, right, and center. You say, where them people are jump up from? So we don't really need nobody to preach no violence, so to speak, in a time where we are going through depression. You have to come with something smiley, something laughter, something uplifting. So that war there, we rate the artists and everything, but where war I go, that no pick. Corona better down, so we not chat about.
And it's also distracting, wouldn't you say, Matterhorn?
Yeah, from the point at hand, yeah.
Yes, from the issue. And people need to be updated with information about the protocol and how to behave and what's going on around.
Yes.
And what the latest development. We're all threatened and it's invisible. And we're learning every day new things about this virus.
And the typical Jamaican people, that's why I said the war, we rate the artists and everything, but on the timing wrong. Some man would have said, no, there's no wrong time for war. This is a wrong time for war because none no better than Corona. And the people in Jamaica, my fellow Jamaicans, them not understand the seriousness of this thing. Cause the typical Jamaican go on like them not in a sense told, them see them are dead, you know. When you tell them, say, stay in, they must say, oh, nobody can tell me to stay in. Which them never have nothing to go up on the road, go do anyway.
Yes.
Non-progressive elements. The one them don't want to stay, you know. Because real business people know the aspect and know the seriousness of what's going on. So they go do their business and come back home to their loved ones.
Yeah.
The little waste people them on, oh, I'm not going to my yard. Furthermore, where your bed do? Your bed do your something? All year round, you plan to stay up on the roadside. You never plan to stay in your bed one day. So the one little time we tell you, say, stay in your yard. Turn in your yard. You're going like you can't stay in your yard. God go with you. The media is not being fair to the people them.
Yes.
You have to go up on an intelligent level. Something all right. Them keep telling with numbers. Me no work off of numbers because I never watch TV. I me watch on stage and them something there. I just that me watch on TV. Me no watch TV because they're not telling the people them the real truth. And the truth is something out there and it's gunning down for lives. And it no respect nobody. Your money no mean nothing. Like, oh, I'm a millionaire, so it won't touch me. Whoop, to do, millionaires died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the typical person in Jamaica, they're not getting enough information, so they don't take it seriously. And true, down in Jamaica, that much people no drop out. Thank God. Because we have a blessed country.
Oh, well, yeah, I hope we'll continue to hold on the death rate in Jamaica.
And his team. I have to big up the Prime Minister and his team for what he has done. They make a couple of mistakes and a couple of something, but overall, him there in the top, probably 5 leaders in the world where did good.
Yes.
So, I have to lift off my hat. I never have my hat, but I have to lift off my hat. to him.
Yeah,
I want
man.
mistake me see him make.
Yes.
Me talk from Jamaicans, because we talk a foreign tongue, we talk amongst one another. And I want mistake we see make.
Which one?
Where never did for make. Two mistake. One,
yes.
the centers wasn't supposed to be open. What you call it, the telecommunications place them.
The BPO.
Them never did for open, because that's like inciting violence. Them never did for open. And then the next big mistake when we see them do was after they found out that this thing broke out at the call center in Portmore. Them give the people them time from Portmore to leave Portmore and go elsewhere. No. Only need to lock down the bridge. Lock down all of the exit them and entrance into Portmore and say, here what? Because that was dumb. People at Portmore here say the thing they are Portmore. And guess what them run go? Overtown. But overtown, this thing did there first. So you see it? That never made no sense. And parish traveling, I had suggested that the need for stop. Like if you come from St. Mary, you're Tana St. Mary. You come from St. Anne.
So Tana your parish. Tana your parish.
Tana your parish.
Protocol.
Because, but remember the leaders, them sometimes them forget innovative minds and intelligent minds outside of their cabinet, and they listen. And I that me like with him. Him listen to the comments them and the suggestions them.
And made adjustments accordingly.
Yes.
We have seen that.
Because, yeah, me like, and I that me love with him.
Do you think the climate, being tropical, is help with?
Yeah, then look on Florida. You know, you me tell you, Winford. In Florida, the cases them in Florida is limited, you know. You know who get corona down here? The homes them. You know about Florida. You know Florida originally is a retired state. All right. Is when them say Florida numbers, it's not the everyday people like me and you get corona, you know.
Yes.
It's mostly the elderly people in Florida. That's why you see so much people that drive up and down on the road and go about their merry little businesses. They eat, look like all of the places, and it's safe to say, we don't have to be scientists. New York, Chicago, DC, Canada, UK, all of the places them that really, really affected bad were cold places.
Yes.
The places them that are warm, like Texas. You know, hear about no corona outbreak in Texas. Texas hot. Them time of year. Miami, Florida hot. Jamaica hot. That's why we get corona, but you don't have the death cases them rising up in the warm places.
Okay.
But that means the corona won't clap you. You may get a mild form of it.
And it can take out people with underlying conditions.
And that's
pre-existing conditions like blood pressure, diabetes.
Yes.
Talk about your family for a minute. How is the family?
Well, the family good and everything. We have food. One girl come on my yard and thief some of my sausage them and left the taste bad sausage them, but me have them. We have a little 9 month baby, so you know me I have to keep extra careful. But other than that, we're good on everything. The only thing we don't do is sleep. We don't get no sleep. The family don't get no sleep.
Why?
Then if you have a little 9 months where him don't sleep at night, he only sleep during the day. Like I guess him is a split.
Are you a bloody man? Are you bloody?
The man not sleep at night. Winford, this little boy goes to his bed.
So like he's a little Matterhorn.
Yeah, him go in bed 5 o'clock in the morning. 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me why.
No, you pitney man. Are you a pitney, brother?
He sleeps during the day. So now him just wake up. And him will go back to sleep in the next 2-3 hours. But you see by 10 o'clock, him go sleep. 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But you see by 1 o'clock, him wake up. And me have to watch Bob the Train until me know every song.
Okay.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, me hate the song. Because I have to stay up and watch the TV. But other than that, we're good and everybody good and everything nice. The
I hope this recording, you will grow up and hear what you say about it.
Me hate the song.
Him grow up. You will have to answer to him about it. Anyway, man, I want to thank you for sharing with us. We want to congratulate you on your success with the virtual partying. saying,
man,
and
bless
we
up.
want to also commend you for what you're doing for those less fortunate.
Yeah,
and,
man, thanks a lot, man.
And we look forward to when you come home and we can all
Yes,
laugh
as
and,
soon as it free up, here we just come back
and have some
right
fun
here,
again and
right
be in the
now,
flesh.
on stage. And me have to big up Winford Williams too, because even in a quarantine, Winford reach out to the people.
Yes.
You see some journalists, me can't deal with them, because quarantine, them I say, Star, me can't go nowhere. But Winford reach out to the people. You, there is some me, there is some people them there in between. So, one world. So, bless up to Winford and the whole Onstage family. Thanks for having me here. And big up to the whole of Jamaica. And happy Mother's Day to every beautiful mothers out there, even the ones them were passed and gone, RIP to them. We're having a Sunday Mother's Day special on my live, on Tony Matterhorn's live.
Nice.
Super Twitch and Matterhorn to Mom with Love. Pandemic Sunday. And the biggest thing past Sunday.
Okay,
So,
boss. Well, I'm sure all
Bless
the
up.
mothers will be tuning in. All the Onstage
Definitely.
mothers will be tuning in.
They will.
Yes, and I want to welcome them to our stage on this night before Mother's Day, and send them on to you tomorrow, Tony Matterhorn.
All right,
to
bless
your
up,
life.
Winford.
Send them
Big
on.
up to you and the staff. All right?
All right, so bless you. All the very
Anytime,
best.
man.
All
All
right,
right,
so
see
there
ya.
you have him, the man himself, Tony Matterhorn, right here on our stage. And next, we're going to dig into our vault and give you some of the hottest live performances that we've recorded right here on our stage. Next.
Online worldwide, the internationally acclaimed Onstage with Winford Williams.
Download our app and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. And now, some of our best recordings, pre-COVID recordings from this stage for you.
Give me your love, your love, your love now, baby. Oh, listen. I want to love I can feel. That's the only kind of love I think is real. Don't wanna be going by something I heard. 'Cause the baby action speaks louder than the word. I want a love that is mine. In the rain it's always sun, sunshine. I love to keep me warm when it's cold. That's the kind of loving that will never grow old. Ooh, baby, don't you know I want love? Oh, don't you know I want love? Don't you know I want love, baby? Oh, don't you know I want love? I want love I can feel. That's the kind of loving you can give to me. That's the kind of a kissing that will make me mad. The kind of loving that you really can feel. Ooh, baby, oh, don't you know I want love? Oh, don't you know I want love?
like to run away from you, but if you never found me, then I would cry. I'd like to break the chains you put around me, but I know I never will. You stay away and all I do is wonder why the hell I wait for you. But when did common sense prevail for lovers when we knew it never will? Impossible to live with you, but I know I never live without you. Oh, whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. You never treat me like you should, so what's the good of loving as I do? Although you've always laughed at love, nothing else would ever be enough for you. Impossible to live with you, but I know I could never live without you. Oh, for whatever you do, I never, never, never wanna be in love with anyone but you. You make me laugh, you make me cry, make me live, you make me sad. Oh, for you. You make me sing, you make me sad, make me glad, make me mad for you. I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning. And no matter what you do, yeah, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. I love you, hate you, but I want you till the world stops turning. Whatever you do, I never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. I love you, hate you, oh, but I need you, love. Whatever you do, yes, I say I never wanna be in love with anyone but yes, boss, yes, boss. Police in helicopter, where them I do? I look for marijuana. Good God. Policemen in the streets, searching for Cali weed. Soldiers in the airfield, where them I do? Burning the Cali weed. But if you continue to burn up my herbs, we gonna burn down your cane field. You continue to burn up my herbs, burn down your cane field. Me say police in helicopter, where them I do? I search for marijuana. Good God. Policemen in the streets, searching for Cali weed. Good God. But if you continue to burn up with herbs, We gonna burn down your cane field. You continue to burn up my herbs. We gonna burn down your cane field. Dub it. Crack na cocaine, this natty don't deal with me. Nah go buy me, nah go sell me, nah go double in a This government has some really bump me. Them legalize the alcohol and even cancer stick. When the MD prove there ain't no benefit. The liquor make you sick and yes, tobacco toxic. Prove by research, no man of you say you got sick man. But the pills where you are bad because the symptoms grab it. GMO food it a disease magnet. So till in my side, every chance I get, yes. Plant up my gains, including my face. Cup row of pepper, sweet and scotch bonnet. Police in helicopter, what them a do? I search for marijuana. Good God, policeman in the streets, searching for cali weed. Soldier in my herb field, watch out now, man, burning my cali weed. But if you continue to burn down my herbs, I'm gonna burn down your factory. You continue to burn down my herbs. We gonna burn down your cane field. For me not trouble your potato. No, no, me not trouble your corn. I'm not trouble your pimento. Uh-oh, me not trouble you at all. But if you continue to mess around my herbs, me gonna burn down your cane field. You continue to mess around my herbs, burn down your cane field. Done it. And I want to know all out from 1921 still a stand up in this day, age and generation. Free up there. Police in helicopter, what them a do? I search for marijuana. Good God. Policeman in the streets with fur, burning me cali weed. Soldiers in my herb field. Good God. Burning me cali weed. But if them continue to burn down my herbs, me gonna burn down them cane field. You continue to burn down my herbs, I'm gonna burn down your factory. Oh yeah.
And that's our show for this week. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. All right, thanks for watching our video. You know what to do. Click, subscribe, and be on our stage always.